All right, so we got every Space Marine specialist explained by an Australian. But before we get into the video, man, tomorrow is a special day. Tomorrow is New Year's, which is 2025. But before we get into it, tonight, my new merch is dropping, man, at 12 a.m. 2025, January 1st. I'm excited, man. We got like 7 more hours left, 8 more hours. I'm really excited. Something new. I was like, let's start 2025 off with a bang. So I got a white hoodie right here, bro. First of all, these ain't even all the pieces, bro. I got so much for you guys, bro. You're gonna love it. But these are some of the pieces right here, man. I got a white hoodie right here with my logo, with the logo inside. And so yeah, I got a white hoodie right there. I believe this is a unisex hoodie, so both men and women can wear this. I wanted to make the like the logo bigger for this. Bro, this looks absolutely fire, bro. Both 1 and 2, bro. Man, it's kind of hard for me to decide which one's my favorite. Next, bro, the gray with the logo. Woo! Listen, y'all not ready for the next one? You ready for the next one? Salamander green. I had to get it in green. Listen, Salamander is definitely like my favorite faction. I was like, you know what? I gotta relate something. This is definitely for my community, so I gotta relate something, to my community, And shout out to Warhammer, man. Shout out to all the other games as well, that helped me out to get here, like, where I got here. I don't know if that made sense, but let's just move on. But I know that a lot of you guys like the Salamanders. I like the Salamanders as well. So we gotta do something green for the Salamanders, and I believe that there's some females that watch me as well. So, shout out to all the beautiful ladies that watch me. I had to do something for you guys as well, man. Got some pink, just in case you guys like pink or whatever. That's more of like a stereotypical like girl color to like. But if you don't like that, if you like, the other colors, then you'll dig it. You'll dig it, man. But this is definitely that's all for like the the promo, the whatever. Let's get right into the video. I'm really excited for it. And
Space Marines are pretty versatile.
True.
This versatility allows for chapters of 1,000 to do more than armies of millions to achieve more than entire platoons of guardsmen. However, sometimes you need to be even more specialized in the most complex aspects of war. Hence why Space Marine chapters and even Trader Legion warbands will have specialty Marines who would train specifically to perform a vital function. Now, I could make an individual video on each of them, but to pad each of those out to 8 minutes, I'd have to talk slower than Stephen Hawking and put more filler in than Kim Kardashian. So instead, let's bundle all the Space Marine specialty units into one video. Before we get started, 2024.
Listen, I was gonna laugh at that Kim Kardashian thing. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't want the Kardashians to send it. I don't want them to shoot my house up. I don't want. Listen, man. They got money. They got motion. I don't want the black dress to be outside. I don't want like 9 guns lighting up the living room. I'm gonna be honest with you. I ain't gonna laugh at that joke.
Is rapidly approaching, and the smart of you picked up an absolutely sick Majorkill lore art calendar. We actually sold out, which was awesome, but here's the question many of you want to know. Are you a bunch of degenerate virgin simps? Did the art calendar
I don't think
sell
so.
better or worse than the nude cosplay calendars, thus offering us clear evidence of where our priorities are? It was close, but we did actually sell more 2024 nude cosplay calendars than we did 2025 art calendars. And yeah, I get it, boobs are elite. So whilst unfortunately I cannot release the nude Sanguinius cosplay photoshoot for free, which would have been the reward if we sold more lore art calendars, I will instead put it on my Patreon as of right now for everyone spending $5 more per month. The Sanguinius cosplay photoshoot was not cheap at all, so got to make a return on it somehow.
Okay, makes it, yeah.
So if you want to see it, then consider signing up for the $5, have a wank, download the photo deck, then reduce your membership to $1 or even $0, or stay at $5.
Yo, did he just give y'all the play-by-play? Did he just give you guys like the rundown? Don't tell me you guys are following the rundown. Yo, yo. I mean, bro, listen, man. There's some people out there, man, that will, man, they'll trade in their entire bank account, just for a few seconds of pleasure.
You won't regret it. Angelic tits are the best. However, I have some more good news. I've ordered in an extra 100 Legendary Edition 2025 lore artwork calendars for those that missed out. The feedback I've gotten for those calendars has been unreal, and I can proudly say it's one of the sickest things I've ever produced. I'm also releasing the digital edition, which includes a folder full of high-res versions of each of the artworks that you can use as wallpapers. On top of that, I'm also re-releasing the digital edition of the 2024 nude cosplay calendar, the 2023 nude cosplay calendar,
and the
goodness. 2021 hentai calendar, as you guys seem to love tits so much. So if you never got to see them, well, now's your chance. I am a generous god. But yeah, only 100 physical calendars restocked. All legendary editions, which are signed, come with custom covers and an extra artwork.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't get mad whenever, like, like Majorkill, West Hammer, or any, like, if I'm reacting to like a guy and he's like covering a game or whatever, bro, I don't get mad at it, bro. Listen, everybody paying bills, bro. Everybody got you. Listen, Get your money, man. I ain't mad at
Today
you.
we'll go over each Space Marine specialty unit, detailing what they do, how they're trained, and other fun facts about them. Let's get into it.
Oh. Let's get into it!
Probably the first specialty that comes to mind is the Apothecary. Now, a lot of you would just say these guys are medics that collect their dead battle brothers' gene seed like Pokemon or some shit, but their role is significantly more sacred than this. On surface level, sure, they follow their squad around and perform one of three tasks. First is Battlefield Medic. Injured battle brothers will be stabilized by apothecaries to allow them to survive long enough for extraction or to get back into the fight. Many apothecaries don't know how to properly care for injured guardsmen or normal humans, as their drugs and medicine is way too powerful for normal mortals and will generally result in an instant fatal overdose. They also are
Really?
very careful when dealing with wounds, as Astarte pain tolerance is super high compared to that of humans. So while they are quite efficient and effective dealing with wounds, they aren't slow or gentle about it. An apothecary's next role is a bit more grim, to deliver the Emperor's peace to those battle brothers too injured to survive. A Space Marine is extremely hard to just kill outright. Yes, you can mortally wound them and they will die, but cutting a Space Marine in half, stabbing them in the chest, slashing their throat, or doing the usual stuff will most likely just result in them lying on the ground bleeding out, as their advanced superhuman bodies do everything they can to stay alive. This can keep them alive for minutes or even hours, in absolute agony as their body tries in vain to save itself. For these battle brothers, the apothecary will deliver the Emperor's peace via a spring-loaded brain spike that they will use to instantly, painlessly, and cleanly euthanize their wounded brother. This then ties into their third role in the field, to collect gene seed from fallen brothers. They use their narthecium to extract the precious gene seed from dead Space Marines and store it to bring it back to the chapter.
Yo, bro, these guys got they got a self-surgeon kit on their back. They're like, oh yeah, bro, you dead and gone? Okay, hold on. Let me see. Let me press the buttons real quick. Let me see if the two arms can come up and just dissect this and take out the gene seed. All right, I got it. And then puts it back in. Like, bro, what? Bro, imagine like I'm going out bad or whatever. Like I'm laying on the ground, whatever. Just tomato sauce, fruit punch is just flowing out, right? And the last image I see is my best friend, my battle brother. He's looking at me, he's pressing the buttons and like the little surgeon hands come out. They just go crazy on me. They're looking for the gene seed. Oh, okay, I found it. Give me that. And they just put it. Yo, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be kind of sour, bro.
And implanted to new recruits.
I'm gonna be a little
Some people
sour.
get confused and think that gene seed can no longer be created because the Primarchs are gone, only taken from dead Marines and put into new ones, hence making Space Marines a finite resource, but this isn't the case. Gene seed can be created, either via gene seed maturing and then birthing a new gene seed, or the Mechanicus doing some shit to grow more. However, both processes are slow, so being able to take fallen gene seed and instantly put it into a new Marine is a lot more efficient and is what allows chapters to recover losses quickly. During battle, where gene seed is permanently lost, the chapters are devastated as it pushes back recruitment and rebuilding efforts by decades or even centuries. This ties into something people may be surprised to hear, but apothecaries are extremely powerful warriors, and not to be fucked with. See, there are multiple types of apothecaries. Most of them just stay out of battle, focusing on growing new gene seed, analyzing it for corruption, and ensuring the recruits given the gene seed are genetically compatible. Most of them do not have a battlefield role at all, so the ones that do go into battle are the best of the best, and need to be hectic as fuck to be able to survive since they carry the legacy and future of the chapter with them.
Yo, is this like a lion, bro? What is this right here? I think my face cam's covering it up, but like, bro, is this like, is this Mufasa? Like, who is this?
Khorne, the legendary Night Lord Prophet, was originally an apothecary. Meros, the man who gave his life and soul to save Sanguinius, was another, not to mention Varial the Flayer or Fabius Bile. So there has been some seriously badass apothecaries in the lore. The next specialty, which you're also probably thinking about, are the Tech Marines. The Tech Marines are an interesting one. On one hand, they're extremely valuable to their chapter. It allows a chapter to more or less have a tech priest they can bring on missions who they can trust and won't instantly die. However, as Tech Marines are trained for years away from their chapter, like 30 years, and need to pledge allegiance to the cult Mechanicus of Mars, when they return to their chapter, they are often seen as outsiders, especially since a lot of their humanity and personality gets crushed by their time on the Red Planet, as well as their various augmentations. For some chapters, like the Iron Hands or Salamanders, the Tech Marines are lauded and admired. For other chapters, like the Raven Guard, the Tech Marines are treated with quiet disdain.
Oh, well, I like these guys then. Okay. I like the Tech Marines. Okay. Yo, shout out to them, yo.
On the outside of the chapter, being seen as necessary but unpleasant. But boy oh boy are they necessary. Tech Marines always hard carry on missions, being able to bypass enemy defenses with hacking, track targets, and use their extremely advanced and versatile technical knowledge to overcome obstacles a standard Marine wouldn't even be able to reckon.
Dang, so these guys are legit like a multi-tool. Like I know like you guys like heard me say that the Ultramarines are like a multi-tool because they're good at everything. But like these guys are legit like a multi-tool, bro. Got a drill right here. He got a nail filer right here. He got like a gene seed dissector right here. This arm right here, bro. This arm scans the body, like, bro. He got so many, like, arms and gadgets, bro. He's like that auto dude from Spider-Man, like, bro. He's just versatile. Okay, I respect that.
In battle, they are also freaks. They modify their own weapons and armor to be extremely deadly. The Carrion, a Raven Guard tech marine, was heavily cyberized and even modified himself to be able to absorb energy and then unleash it in a torrent of power.
But this ain't Dragon Ball. He absorbing energy? Like, what?
Whilst other Chaos tech marines have turned themselves into massive mechanical abominations that have the power of an entire Space Marine squad. Each tech marine is different and has their own tricks and gadgets, making them all extremely deadly. Another obvious one are the Librarians, Space Marine Psykers. This is probably the most controversial specialty. On one hand, magic is naughty and leads to hell. On the other hand, having a Space Marine that can shoot lightning out of their dick hole is very handy. Librarians are leagues above other Space Marines and can slaughter squads with ease. They have all the physical power and intelligence of a normal Space Marine, on top of being a Psyker. Seems in the lore involving Librarians.
So like the Librarians, like, so basically, like, yo, that's crazy. So basically they can fulfill the role of a Space Marine, but at the same time they got the power of a Psyker. That's kind of cracked in a way. That's kind of like unfair. That's like the best of both worlds in a way.
Space Marines open like cans of tuna, with the especially powerful, like Mephiston, annihilating them. For Chaos, their Librarians are just Chaos Sorcerers, generally more powerful than Librarians, but also more unstable and with more clear weaknesses that can be exploited. To be a Librarian, a Space Marine must be born as a Psyker. Psykers aren't necessarily hunted down to be turned into Space Marines, it's more so just a pleasant surprise when an Initiate turns out to be a Psyker and can be integrated into the Librarius. Librarians are awesome to have. They are a massive wildcard as they can either counter enemy warp attacks or spring their own tricks unexpected on the enemy. If the enemy has magic and you don't either have a Librarian or Titus, then you're fucked. A few chapters have variations on Librarians. The Space Wolves have the Rune Priests, who use more specialized, raw and bestial warp powers that are themed around Fenris. The White Scars have the Storm Seers, whose role is very sacred and can tune into the warp without any risk of corruption. Famously powerful Librarians include Tigurius of the Ultramarines, Mephiston of the Blood Angels, and Ahriman of the Thousand Suns. Next up we have the Chaplains of the chapters, who have a pretty controversial origin. See, the Chaplains were originally created by Lorgar to act as spiritual guides for the Space Marines, kinda like their therapists, to keep their hearts pure after centuries of hectic war.
Yo, what's his name? What's his name? Oh my God, yo, Titus is op. Titus is the dude that snitched on Titus. The dude that looked like Lester from GTA 5. What's his name? Oh, Leandros. Isn't he a chaplain? Yo, these guys are not pure, bro. These guys are not. Oh no. No. Bro, if Leandros is on your squad, bro, your squad is automatically nothing to me. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. That guy is an op. He's a bum. He's trash. He's never amounted to nothing. He's a snitch. Like, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. If your squad has Leandros on its team, I will not respect it, bro. I spit on the ground they walk on. I can't lie to you, bro.
These wordbearer chaplains even joined up with the other legions to offer advice to troubled legionnaires, especially to the Librarians who were banned from using their power after the Edict of Nicaea. When the heresy broke out, a lot of these chaplains were unaware that Lorgar was a heretic and were shocked. Others attached to loyalist legions were just straight up killed for being a wordbearer, like the chaplain who was sent to the Raven Guard. Other legions, like the Blood Angels, had their own version of a chaplain, so didn't need Lorgar's. Regardless, with how corrupted and fucked up the galaxy got during the heresy, the role of the chaplain was seen as essential and was permanently made a part of the chapters. If the apothecaries would monitor for physical purity, the chaplains would monitor for spiritual purity. Now, most Space Marine chapters are not religious, as they adhere to the original tenets of the Emperor, but they did have a lot of rites and rituals. Whilst the chaplains won't say, "Let's pray," they will invoke the Emperor in a lot of their sermons. It's a bit of a blurry line. Chaplains are once again known as beasts on the battlefield, rallying Space Marines to them and acting as living morale boosters. They also look metal as fuck with their black armor and skull masks. Not to mention, it's pretty glorious when they bludgeon enemies to death. Chaplains fucking love blunt force trauma. Famous chaplains include Grimaldus of the Black Templars, Asmodai of the Dark Angels, and Astarte of the Blood Angels. Those are the main specialists within a Space Marine chapter. However, there is a few other boring ones that I still need to mention because it's my job. It always feels weird saying that. There is the Master of the Signal, who are in charge of battlefield communication.
Dang, his head long.
Aspects of a chapter are working in harmony. Not super exciting, but still vitally important on the battlefield. Then there's the Chapter Ancient, which is a lot cooler to be honest. They are veteran Marines who have proven themselves worthy to carry the chapter banner into battle. Their role is a difficult one as enemies will often target them and they only have one hand to defend themselves with, as it would be sacrilegious to drop the chapter standard mid-battle. Many Chapter Ancients are so dogged in their duty that even as they die, they ensure the standard remains raised by positioning their corpse in such a way that it props the banner up. Fuck, I love Warhammer. Then the last specialist for today is probably the most metal, that being the Judicia, a new Primaris role which was GW's response to everyone calling Primaris bland and vanilla. They are the executioners of the chapter, who are also a subtype of chaplain. Now executioners are usually for dealing with insubordinate or cowardly troops, but these are fucking space marines. Discipline and fear isn't an issue, so I'm not really sure where they would come in handy. Maybe to execute guardsmen or to ceremoniously slay an enemy champion, but yeah, I'm not too sure. Their swords also don't have points, so they can only slash your ass, which does follow the rule of cool, so I'll allow it. I don't know how the fuck people make singular 30-minute videos about one type of space marine specialty. We're barely scrapping 10 and I have nothing else to say. If you enjoyed the video and you want to watch
I mean, bro, listen, bro. They getting paid, bro. Listen, if you know, you know. They getting paid, bro. Why, yo, Majorkill, why you, come on, bro. Everybody gotta eat, bro. If they want to make a 30-minute video talking about one Primarch or whatever, bro, let them do it, bro. They gotta get paid. Other than that, comment down below what you guys think about this, man. Shout out to Majorkill. His video will be in the description down below. Other than that, listen, I got merch coming out tonight. Make sure you guys get your fresh, your clean, your ugly, snuggly, your wuggly merch tonight. Super excited. I'm saying anything right now. This is the first time I've always wanted to, like, you know, drop merch. The fact that I can do it now is absolutely wonderful. And I want to say thank you guys so much for all the support. Tonight, make sure you guys get your merch at 12 a.m. Eastern time. If you're in Europe and stuff like that, that's probably like around, what, 5 a.m. your time, 6 a.m. your time. But just let you know, bro, merch will be live on my channel. So whenever you click on my channel, bro, just go to my channel. The merch will legit be on display on, like, my homepage. So make sure you guys go pick that up. I'm just going to miss them out, and peace out.